year ago, on Thursday the 25th of July 2019, the Bradford Iconic Places of Worship tour took place, taking over 100 people around 4 places of worship in an open-top bus, starting at the Gandwara Singh Sabha, visiting the Bradford Mandir Hindu Temple and the Jamiat Ali Hadith Masjid, and concluding at Bradford Cathedral, before dropping everyone back at the first stop. Each place of worship included a talk and tour and refreshments.
Hi, my name is Rifaaqat Ali. I'm the Community Co-ordinator for the Bradford District, working with the Bradford Council. I started with the council some 3 years ago, and one of the first things I wanted to do was to bring people together from across the district to visit our fabulous places of worship. We have some of the biggest and grandest places across in the country, and I wanted to encourage people to try to visit places that they normally walk past, but they never have the opportunity to go in, even though the places are open and the faiths do want people from different backgrounds to visit, but people are a little bit hesitant to visit these places on their own. So we decided to organise an iconic places of worship tour, which linked the places of worship from the 5 main faiths, so a church, a Gandwara, a Hindu temple, a mosque and the synagogue together in one day. So we invited up to 100 people to attend. We organised an open-top double-decker bus to visit, to transport people from one place to another. Each of the places received the visitors, the guests, with refreshments. They provided a brief overview of their faith and their religious beliefs, and provided a guided tour of the premises as well. Of the people who attended, we received absolutely amazing feedback from everybody. We've been fortunate over the last 2 years that we've had some exceptional weather as well, which makes it easier when you're in an open top bus as well. Everybody enjoyed it. They made new friendships. Many of the people then encouraged other friends and families to attend the following year. Unfortunately, this year we were not able to do the tour because of the pandemic and the lockdown, but we're hoping that from next year we continue with the tour, and most of the people who attend have asked us to continue and want to bring more people from their areas to visit. It's an opportunity to come together, just an opportunity to meet in an open and safe space, and also to learn about other faiths. Obviously, Bradford is a multi-faith city with a diverse group of people, or diverse community. So it's really important that we understand each other's faiths, beliefs. It doesn't mean that we revert to those or we convert to those faiths, but we should have a better understanding of each other so that we can get on better with each other as well.
The first stop was the Gandwara Singh Sabha on Grant Street. The Gandwara, meaning the house of God, is the Sikh place of worship. It is both a spiritual place of worship and a cultural learning centre for the young and old. Gandwara Singh Sabha was originally a former pharmaceutical production factory and was converted into a Gandwara building. Further improvements were made in 1996, where a 2nd-storey extension and new staircase were constructed. After moving into the current building, it became evident that the Sangat attending Gandwara Singh Sabha was increasing steadily, and the existing Gandwara building was becoming too small and lacking the appropriate facilities to cater for everyone. The need for new, larger facilities and a refurbishment of the existing building prompted an extension to be given the go-ahead. Events such as weddings and Sikh camps can be comfortably held at the Gandwara with a new extension and facilities. The construction project was completed in 2012. Visitors were advised of the etiquette for visiting the Gandwara. Meat or intoxicants, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, etc. are not permitted on the Gandwara premises. Heads should be covered at all times. Head coverings are available in the entrance foyer. Shoes should be removed before entering the Divan or Langar Hall and placed in the designated areas. Participants should dress modestly when attending the Gandwara. The second stop was the Shri Hindu temple on Thornton Lane. A Hindu temple is a symbolic house, seat and body of God. It is a structure designed to bring human beings and gods together. using symbolism to express the ideas and beliefs of Hinduism. The symbolism and structure of a Hindu temple are rooted in Vedic traditions, deploying circles and squares. A temple incorporates all elements of the Hindu cosmos, presenting the good, the evil, and the human, as well as the elements of the Hindu sense of cyclic time and the essence of life. The Shri Hindu temple is situated in the Little Horton area of Bradford. The temple building was originally used as a congregational church for almost 100 years before the building was sold. The Prajapati Association purchased this building in 1980 to be used as a centre for religious, cultural activities and for the welfare of the community members. The upper hall was converted into a place of religious activities and the lower hall for cultural activities such as language classes, sports activities and social gatherings. The upper hall, known as the Mandir, has Hindu deities and other religious items for practicing the Hindu faith. There are marble deities of gods and goddesses placed after 3 days of religious ceremony in 1983. The sacred ceremony was done under the guidance and supervision of His Holiness Swami Keshwanand from India. Prayers are conducted twice a day. Morning prayer takes place at 10:30 a.m. and evening prayer at 7 p.m. Other religious activities are carried out throughout the year. The centre also acts as an educational centre for those who wish to know more about the Hindu faith and the Hindu culture and customs. Visitors are welcomed. Over the years, community and scout groups, schools and colleges have all visited this place. The third stop was the Jamiat Al-Hadith Masjid on Camden Terrace, just off Lum Lane. A masjid, a mosque, is a place of worship for Muslims. The masjid serves as a place where Muslims can come together for congregational salah, prayer, as well as a community hub for information, education, social welfare and dispute settlement. The Imam leads the congregation during their 5 mandatory daily prayers. Mosques often reflect the local culture, heritage and resources of its community and can be found all over the world. The Jamiat Al-Hadith Masjid, a landmark building with a distinctive green dome, was officially opened on Friday the 28th of April 2000. The masjid was registered as a charity in 1993. The building was significantly extended in 2005 to provide additional capacity to both prayer halls. The current capacity is 1,500 people, with 2 large prayer halls, and is used by approximately 600 people on a weekly basis. Programmes are delivered in the masjid in both Urdu and English. The original Camden Terrace Masjid, a terraced house adjacent to the existing masjid, was founded in 1976. This original masjid building was fully renovated in 2007 and is now used for supplementary school classrooms and accommodation for the imam. The masjid has extensive facilities, including a separate prayer hall for sisters, including wuzu, ablution facilities. It is also equipped with an extensive library, kitchen, office and funeral service facilities. There is a small car park to the front of the masjid which accommodates approximately 20 cars. The final stop of the day was at Bradford Cathedral on Stott Hill in the Little Germany area of the city. Bradford Cathedral is a Church of England cathedral in the Diocese of Leeds. A cathedral is a church that contains the cathedra, Latin for seat, of a bishop, therefore serving as the central church of an area called a diocese. You can find out more about the cathedral in the final stop of the online Faith Trail, the only one of the particular faith buildings that were shared across both the monthly Faith Trail and the special Iconic Places of Worship tour.